Whew. What is up, guys? More tools, more learning. More tools, more learning. That is always the goal. Damn, let me get situated here. More tools, more learning, more based stuff. Okay. I'm gonna. So I think I figured out some. I think I figured out some stuff, and I also added. I don't want to say new stuff. I did. I added new stuff. Guess. Where is the data center? Where's the backup server? Oh, it's right here. It can be right here. So, Proxmox backup server, very based. It's not access control, probably. Now, Pulse Monitor is super cool. I'm going to show that in a minute. So, if you don't use Pulse Monitor in your environment, it's pretty awesome. I finally got a reverse proxy set up. I'm going to later do some DNS challenges so I can get SSL on some of my services, and I don't have to type in IP addresses anymore because I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to still get Link Warden working. Remote ID. I wonder what that is. Let's see. Fed 12. Ooh. At DB. BS. Cannot log in. Authentication failed. I think this uses PAM. Weird thing is, I would say that permissions. And I don't really care. I mean, people see this then. They see it. I can reset it later. Auth ID, remote ID. It's probably still gonna error. Wait, oh. Maybe that's what I had to do. No, wait. Maybe it's a permission issue. Oh, maybe there's no permission. Okay. No, it's just it's admin. It's got admin. Okay, so it was a permissions issue. Was it? No, it's still sitting. Okay. 3. So let me. This is good. Permissions. Let's do that. We'll do data store admin, data store. Let's check this. Connect. Something's going goofy. Approximately Sable supports integration with Proxmox Balance Server as a remote endpoint, enabling centralized is at least 3.1. Oh. Access the Proxmox data center login. Data center manager web user. Add a new remote. For secure communication, create a dedicated privilege generate API token user setting necessary permissions for backup management. Use the existing token option. Okay. Handle the TLC server. Use a self-signed certificate. You must provide the TLC certificate to establish a trust relationship. Obtain the fingerprint from Proxmox using SSL Prem. Okay, that's what it is. Maybe. I'm going to remove this. Okay. Yes. Gonna remove this. Yes. Gonna remove this. Yes. Keep pulse monitor because remotes. Okay, so first dashboard certificates. Okay. Certificate. There is no SSL though. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's fine. Okay. Access control. We're going to maybe okay, we're gonna do a login. User um data center 1. Huh. Damn. It's gotta be something. It's always gotta be something with permissions. Interesting. That's kind of funny. Huh. Highest CPU usage. This is pretty nice though. The good thing about the what do you call it? The data center manager is really cool. Only one watching, me. It's all that matters, man. I also did stream late and I didn't post. Select a zone. VNet for more details. SDN. The backup server is just a fucking... Oh, nice. Now, damn it. I wonder... So, I'm going to go here, dashboard. Probably hit a task. Endpoint. Administration. Updates. Services. Task. Reload. Wonder if it has any jobs. Oh, there we go. Got to run a garbage collection. I should be able to link. I should be able to automate that. Add a pull sync job. Or is it I would say even if I go into here, data center, my backup options, I could job detail. I gotta add another one. We'll do it every day. Snapshot, CF's fast and good. We're gonna create the cool. Went to Micro Center today, and all I got was a free USB 2020. Almost spent $200 and then I realized Proxmox can do better. What did you spend $200 on? I do love the Micro Center does. Oh, you almost spent $200. I do like when Micro Center offers me a free 128 gig USB. Then you realize that, oh man, like it's not always the best. And it can have a lot of problems. No, I'm trying to get this to run in my system. It's not letting me. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But you can see pretty much like the temperature, pretty much everything, which is very cool. All the way down to VI agents. Then back. There is no way to do backups yet. I think I have to add it. Oh, it's right here. So this can do backups, verified jobs, delivery. PBS is pretty cool. Proxmox backup server. So I can do also updates automatically, and then I can, once everything is done, control how often Pulse queries Proxmox backup tasks, data contests, and guest snapshots. It's kind of cool. So all nodes, connections, credentials, alert threshold, and it's encrypted, and backups contain encrypted credentials and sensitive data. Use a strong password. The cool thing is you can back up quite often. So use your login password, custom passphrase, and then network. There's something called network discovery, so it can discover other Proxmox nodes and clusters that are added on the network, which is very cool. They have a pro version. I don't know how much it costs, but you can use AI locally if you want to, or you can do Gemini. This is really for asking questions about your network and how to set up stuff. And then where is it? I believe there's a way to update like all your containers and everything. I forget how though. General? Control how frequency pulse pulls real time. If there was a way to update security posture. I don't have HTTPS. Single sign-on. Enable HTTPS with a via proxy. Yeah. I thought there was a way to do. Crazy how you and I started Proxmox around the same time. I've been using. I mean, how long have you been using Proxmox? I've been using Proxmox for a very long time. I tried what do you call it? I tried using it's fine. I mean, it's local, so I don't really care. Oh, this month, but my friend is helping me get started. I've been using Proxmox since like, God, for almost like for a very long time at this point. Like, very, very long time. I think you have to click on that. I wonder, I thought that's what the point was. Can Pulse update Proxmox VMs? It's much easier than XCNG. Oh. It can tell me while Pulse can monitor health of VMs continues. But still, it's a good monitoring tool. Can can't you can you even harden your DNS? Yeah, of course. Running it locally is making sure your DNS is hard. I mean, what do you mean by harden your DNS? I know Quad 9 is good. Yeah, but you have to trust Quad 9. But again, running your own DNS isn't a privacy thing. It's more of a security thing. It can obtain quote unquote better privacy in a sense, but you have to run an authoritative DNS, which I'm doing right now, and it's kind of a headache. So instead of me man, can I just remove that? Can I remove this? Might have. Oh wait, never mind. We're good. That show is just annoying. I think I have to run something to remove this. Now the valid subscriptions are becoming a problem. Let's see how much storage I used. Oh, nice. Only 2 more gigs. It'll take 15 years for it to be full. That's based. What's my... I have 8 backups. Garbage collection. What? Wife still with Buzz, or you want her back? I didn't want her back, trust me. I was too worried about DNS. So the console terms, the data store, everything is backed up. The longest test in the last 30 days. One took 4 hours, I guess. RIP. It's okay. I'll just get an AI girlfriend. I mean, these backups are pretty nice and pretty quick. RAM, definitely overkill, but it accepted 32 gigs, so I put 32 gigs in it. I could probably resell this. Still, Pulse is cool for monitoring. The cool thing is Pulse can also... I can send the webhooks for stuff straight to Discord, Telegram, and some other shit. And then Uptime Kuma. Now, Zorky kind of allows me to it allows me to run an internal reverse proxy with HTTPS. So that'll be next. This is going to be my because I'm tired of fucking having 30 tabs open. My red flag is having 30 tabs open. So DNS, wife, noted. Yeah, DNS always will be there for you. Your wife won't. You got to remember that. DNS may go down, but it comes back. Your wife won't. So just keep that in mind next time you get married. When you get married. The cool thing is this homepage is very clean. I can put all my services on here. I was using something else in Homer, which Homer's great, but there's a specific reason I got this, and I'm going to use it. always get a dash page so you don't have to. That's very profound. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, no problem. The big issue is one of the big issues is that I would say, and the biggest hardest thing to deal with in running a self-hosted service is finding out what you can replace and being very being very careful with backups, if that makes sense. Like, once you start self-hosting, you will 100% be very pissed if something breaks and it's not there anymore. I'm gonna figure out that. So I would say run backups, like run jobs as much as possible, and then with Proxmox Backup Cluster, which you can again run in a container or a virtual machine. You don't have to have a separated machine, but you should. In my opinion, I don't care what people say. You should run it separate in case your machine fails and you're not setting it to an S3 bucket. But you can have an S3 endpoint for very specific. You could probably pick where you want to back that up. Maybe I'll set up a S3 endpoint in order to see how good it is. What are the main services you're hosting right now? Because I had to tear down my whole last lab, and I migrated from TrueNAS. I'm running Image. Image is for my photos. I'm doing a lot in Portainer. I've considered doing Kubernetes again, but it's just not. There's no need for me. I will say though. So it's right now. It's Image. I've thought about Passbolt. If I get HTTPS working, I might do Passbolt and drop KeePass, but I've liked KeePass for so long, for now. Passbolt's just kind of clean looking, and they're fully open source, and they're not really super bad. But I do a lot of local stuff off my phone, so it's kind of a complicated question. And then my own bookmark server. I run my own bookmark server. Signal, because answer to all my communication problems. Got human lady friend to switch to a beginner language. Nice. Based. Your boy got Tuda for her even. Based, nice. Tuda based. Tuda nice. Kubernetes is too much of a hassle anyways. Rarely worth it. It's cool to learn. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking cool to learn. I just don't. Because I'm running my cluster in a 3-node cluster, and then once I get 2 more nodes, I'm going to run it in Ceph. I won't really need Kubernetes, to be completely honest. I might set up a small K3S for something silly. But it's not. It's not really needed. And then as time goes on, I'll probably start adding Home Assistant. Home Assistant's I have a big list, and I'm waiting for something for Home Assistant. That's going to be my next massive venture. I think that self-hosting is the best route to go if you want better privacy. Minus the security thing, just better privacy. Because it's all local. I mean, the only person that's going to know is your ISP, but whatever. Oh no, he's hosting bigballs.com on his and that's why it's so let me see, where's my server? Passbolt just looks kind of good to me though versus Bitwarden, so I kind of I'm really deeply thinking about going to that next, but I have Peanut, Pulse, Homage, Xorxy, Proxmox, Database Manager, no, and then Peanut's kind of like a nut server. It's a nut. It's a graphic interface for nut. Big balls, huh? Yeah, big balls. Is because it takes huge balls to run your own server, and your own backup server. Takes huge balls. So I have right now 15 containers running. Here's my dashboard. All running healthy. I wish maybe there's a way I can figure it out. I wish Portainer had better looking analytics based. Yo, what's up, man? So, image running 4Geo. I might swap out 4Geo for a different Git service, but I like it, and I'm gonna re-upload it. So I'm running Libre Speed, image. Link Warden is just not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. It could be a me thing. Speaking of that, I'm just gonna delete that. Run your own. I would say even running your own Libre service. I was referencing to you saying your ISP is snooping on your hosting big balls. Oh, that's the name of my data, my backup server, big balls, because it takes huge balls to do it. So if they see like the naming convention of my server, it'll just be really funny. Welcome to Stream Code. Welcome to String Evil Dojo 666. So Libre Speed is cool because it allows you to kind of like test your speed. Got to let you know you have big balls so they don't mess with you. Yeah, kind of. Oh no, I'm probably port 3000. God damn it. Dude, everything uses port 3000. I hate it. I gotta like figure that out. I think it's 252. I truly and deeply want to get rid of these IP addresses though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think. Oh no, we're good. Oh, never mind, we're not good. Get info wrapper. Something with DNS. It's always DNS. Check logs. Eat again. So that's not healthy. I'm just gonna do image web, image server, image Redis, image proxy, image Postgres. Damn. I had image running so well once. I just gotta I gotta like shut it down and redo it. Uptime Kuma's pretty awesome though. I use that a lot to make sure, because it can send you webhooks, or it's not done yet. Which stack are you using for DNS? For DNS, I'm using Tectenium in high availability mode. So Tectenium is I should reject port 3000 on Firewall. Just everything that I'm using uses port 3000 apparently. What's up, Decon 2000 2020? Port 3000 is just fucking a loved port. You can change it. It's just fucking retarded. I hate it. This is why, like, once I get the entire stack completely. Once I get the entire stack completely set up, you should reject port 3000. Everyone should. Port 3000 is massive hater of port 3000 now. Even if you can change the port, reject port 3000. Damn. Let me see. Dashboard. Maybe if I do. Where the fuck is? Normally it lets you edit it. Oh, there we go. No, it's not gonna let me. Doo-doo. Wonder if scripts. I'll even say that I think I haven't. There we go. Hell yeah. Let me put this in here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, let me put it there. I would sorry, my brain is fried right now. I would say that free used 700 gigs. Oh, yeah. Okay, we should be good. Oh my. I should have changed that. 20 gigs is not enough. Gotta do advanced. There we go. Probably like 140 gigs, right? That should be enough for haha funny memes. Huh? Stop smiling, smelling yes. 23 is the best. Bless you. Oh, thank you. 4 CPUs is crazy. 4 gigs of RAM is crazy. damn it. No. Not that either. There we go. Oh, damn it. Hell yeah. Probably why wife left. Spent too much money on RAM. You know, it's 4 gigs of RAM. It's true. If actually, now that I think about it, like I think I have collectively. How much RAM do I have, real quick? No, not calendar. So my system has 32 plus my laptop. This has 32. My other server has. I have a server that I don't use, but I think it has 128. And then I have one more server that has 16. I have 448 gigs of RAM. Half a terabyte almost. I'm probably missing something too. Do I need one big baller container or multiple containers and baller compose or even balls, clusters, Kubernetes? You can do multiple. I mean, Proxmox in high availability mode is actually probably the best way to run it. A single node. You can get really inexpensive desktop mini PCs. Have you considered you might have too many servers? No. I need 2 more. This is how you do a data center. You have to approach it with logic and reasoning. So you should do Proxmox in high availability mode, and then go to self, bro. Chill. That's what I would do. The reason RAM prices are actually going high is not. I'm telling you, it's not enterprise companies. It's home labbers. You know, just because you want to watch Zootopia on Jellyfin. Oh, I'm gonna have a media stack too. I'm gonna have Jellyfin, Radar, Jacket, as well running. Which is the most optimal way to do it. And then I have a UPS system. Why does it say Zori's not fucking there? It's so weird. So this is what you can do if you have AI running. You could blah, blah, blah. And it will tell you, even though Plex is better looking. How dare you, Jay Ellis? I'm not paying a license fee for something I'm hosting at home. Plex looks like shit, though. How do you say Jellyfin looks based? It's simple. It's simple and based. It looks great. I used to use Emby too, but then I found out it was kind of. I think it was proprietary. I think it is proprietary. I had a lot of shitty things about Plex recently. Yeah, I'm sorry you use that. I'm just not a fan of Plex. The licensing is kind of gay. I don't care if they have the lifetime options. Of course, they'll rat you out. I mean, your ISP will rat you out too, but I'm just not a. It just doesn't look sexy to me for some reason. I'm unaware of why. Install OpenAV dependencies into acceleration machine learning. Yeah. I think the default. And then once I get, the only problem with Ceph is you get half the fucking storage pool. Like, so you need some huge amount of storage. So if you have like 16 terabytes, it's going to make, Ceph makes it 8. For whatever reason. I forget why. There's a reason. I might not do Ceph, but it looks interesting because of the way it replicates storage across all your nodes. And I have 10 gig networking, but fake sysadmins online, they like to what do you call it? Say like, oh, 10 gig is not good enough or something or whatever. It's like, dude, people just want to learn at home. Chill. I think if you want to learn at home, that's fine. Tools. Like I run Bento as well. Let me see. I run Bento, a PDF tool that's pretty based. I know people use Sterling, but Sterling, people said there's an issue with Sterling. I guess it depends on where your servers are as well. For a self-host, I don't see the point in doing. Oh, do you need to replicate that much, though? The point of replication is if one of my servers goes down for maintenance, it doesn't matter, if that makes sense. And then if one of them goes completely out, I have now a redundant way. I mean, if you self-host everything and you move away from the cloud and you move away from Google Photos and you move away from a lot of services that the internet has really good... the internet's very resilient. And because it's super resilient, I know at least one replication is based. So Proxmox needs 3 nodes to operate. Otherwise, you can do it on 2 nodes, but it can get really fucking weird. But replication to every node, as you mentioned, it sounds wasteful. No, it's not replication to every node. Ceph distributes your storage across so that if one of your machines goes down, it literally pops up like it never died. It's like Kubernetes, but less complicated networking. And Ceph's storage is kind of like, hey, the worst case scenario happens, etc., etc. It's your data is safe. It's like ZFS on crack. Yeah. So the way I'm running Proxmox right now in a cluster mode, it's not the same as if one of the services go down. I can migrate it to another host, but it's going to take longer to build. But if you have Ceph and you have 10 gig networking and everything's running on especially NVMe drives and you can saturate your full network, and especially if it's on a VLAN, you can do massive migrations, terabytes within an hour or two. And that sounds crazy, like long, but that's like really good, actually. Ceph is like kind of its own crazy cool storage, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work with ZFS because of the way it runs, because it'd be kind of redundant. Ceph is like if you want ZFS but like high availability. You want high availability storage, so you go Ceph route. It's cool. Woo! That's using all 4 cores. One stopped. Which one stopped? It says Zorxie stopped, but it really didn't. The fuck does that guy know? Nope, it's good. Maybe I have to find a different way to make that happen. And then I'm late. You are. Does it run a ButterFS? No. I don't think so. Mozilla is trying to block our precious AI. Billy is late. I hate ButterFS, by the way. I hate it. I've never had a good time with ButterFS. I'm a fat hater of it. I know people love ButterFS, but I do not love it. I'm a ZFS. I'm a ZFS enjoyer, ButterFS hater. My cat knocked an external hard drive off my desk while I was backing shit up. Thankfully, ZFS effectively self-healed the drive. Was a 2-drive mirror setup, 1 drive being silver or something. Oh, nice. I don't particularly enjoy any FS, to be entirely honest. That's fair. I just hate ButterFS. I had a really bad time with... No, I mean, I will say that ZFS has saved me. The problem is ZFS doesn't like power outages. It's like a nightmare to it. It's like if it shuts down like completely, it's a fucking... It like has a stroke. So I'm incorporating 2 things into my home network. So maybe I can... Do. What the fuck? Not anybody's cat might have done that before to his ButterFS setup. I wish. So right now, 1, 2, 3. Right now, I have 3 nodes running Proxmox. This is going to be my pretty much what I'm going to be running. And then I have, I would say, this is my backup solution. I have 2 NASs. I just have one NAS. It's a UniFi NAS. And then I have Proxmox backup server. And these are obviously running in a cluster, so it doesn't really matter. So these are running in a cluster, and then I'm backing up to 2 locations, kind of, because one had because I have two NASAs. Not because it's like cool or anything, but one is going to be like purely for uploading to some. Once I figure out a cloud solution, I'll figure it out. So pretty much Proxmox, running all my services. I'm going to back up all the containers to Proxmox backup server, and then maybe a small amount of copies to this NAS, and then it's going to upload it to a cloud service like that does like Borg or like Rustic backup, because you can do encryption. You can compress it and encrypt it. Borg is really cool, so it's either going to be Rustic, Borg, Rclone, Heiser, something that I trust kind of to a certain degree, but I don't necessarily have to, because I'm going to encrypt the backup at most, but I need to find a plan that isn't super expensive, and I need to make sure I compress this data as much as possible. And this is mainly going to be just config files. So like my configuration files, when I re-download it back to my system, it will just, everything will be the same, if that makes sense. And then maybe like some VM backups, but I'm going to put the mainly the VM backups, like essentially somewhere like on a hard drive or something, or maybe a JBOD, like just a bunch of disk, and then I'll keep that in an off-site place. I really want to keep it as local as possible, but that's not the most optimal, to be honest. And the reason it's not optimal is because of a few things. If my house goes down, or I really got to fix this, so I'm gonna lose it. Can I just edit and say it's good? Can I lie? This good? No, that's not it. Leave that. Oh, there we go. Installation failed, container 9. Failed to fetch release metadata from. That's why it failed. That's crazy. God damn. I gotta redo this now. Oh. That's probably why it failed. Is it fucking? It's already running. Oh wait, I can just change the. No, I can't. Let me just stop that. The cool thing is, migration is pretty awesome because I can migrate nodes over and then migrate them back. I haven't done a live migration yet. I do kind of want to try it at some point. You have a house or a tent? I have neither. I'm actually doing this all in the middle of the woods, in a bunker. Why pay for a house when you can heat yourself with servers and you can have home lab, but no home? Sleep with Fed Warden in the bank. No, I'm not in Russia, man. Big milker bunker. I'm just gonna do that. We're gonna move. And then paste. We'll be good. We'll be solid. Check permissions and existence. So the DCP. Yeah, no IPv6 based, no HTTP install, skipping. Also based. And if you want to check out Proxmox with very little to no configuration, I've been testing out some of these Proxmox scripts, helper scripts. They're pretty awesome. They make installing a breeze. You can configure it however you want and then run it. And there's a few services that I run just natively off of it, because it runs it in LXC containers, and I like LXC containers a little bit better than Docker. But very cool. And that's pretty much what I'm running right now, is my own DNS server, my own proxy, reverse proxy, a few other services, and I'm just going to keep stacking and stacking until I can escape the botnet. I'm not going to do email because it's very complicated. It's not fun running your own email provider, and there's really no need. In all honesty, it's kind of bad and not fun. But I boil it down to, like, what do people use the most? Movies, photos, maps. I'm gonna probably do like some other like stuff like links. I just need bookmarks and then like a homepage, and that's kind of really it. I'm not like a huge resource person. Now you could obviously just pay $5 for like a VPS to do this, but you're then again putting everything into the cloud, and you don't know where that VPS's policies are going to change. At least when you do it in house, you have full control over it, and it doesn't cost anything but your electric bill. But these desktop servers sip power compared to like what my big beefy server used to run. I had some big enterprise cheap servers that I bought, and I was like, these are going to be great to run, and they're not. They're expensive. They suck up energy. Even if you have cheap electricity, it's not fun. So I would just say that if you're going to do it, big Milker server, for real. Big nut server. Well, nut server is going to be next. A nut server is cool. It's a lot of fucking around with files, but it essentially you can hook it up to your UPSs, and that will allow you to control and monitor your UPSs through Big Nut. And you can put it on a Raspberry Pi. And then NTP server is next, too. I'm going to do an NTP server. And don't look for other huge big mill server that uses a lot of power versus a bunch of small servers that use barely any power. Clustered. When is self-hosted AI girlfriend? Not entirely sure. That would be like, I might, once I get a better GPU, I might set up like Ollama or something. That'd be kind of like cool. It's just, I don't know. I don't have a ton of need for AI locally. Besides, like the few times that I'll run, there's a program I run that's all the models are local, and it's kind of cool. I might get it just really for some specific edge case, like Pulse. That'd be kind of cool. Llama CPP. No, that's what do you call it? What's the name of that fucking DeepSeek? DeepSeek AI guys. Remember they showed up and disappeared. And like, someone even said that they're like DeepSeek showed up and just never came back. It might still be relevant. I just don't hear about it anymore. Oh, Ollama pull grok code fast ball gobbler. Fast ball gobbler tech. GGUF dead 30 billion. It's funny. Huh, that's funny. Oh, Zerky? Oh, that's why it's not showing up. It's in Doc. I'm running that shit in Docker. Console. I can remove that now. I need to get it in my Docker. My Docker file. Yeah. Um. I do want to monitor Docker from not have to log in every. That's the only thing is just logging in is just kind of annoying. Just generate token. Don't know if I can. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, no, I can't. Forgot. That's the only thing I hated about the console. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. I got to do this. Oh, it's been a minute. Full screen. Control. Oh. Damn. Oh, it's Control Shift, right? It won't let me run it though locally. Just keeps saying that it needs to be run as root. Huh. Oh, that's what it was. That's what I need to do. Llama CCP sucks, by the way. Slow as fuck on my machine. Llama can pull from Hugging Face 2 and fast and click on and is fast, and I click on airplane mode. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've only used it a couple times. Why is it saying I need to run this shit as root? I'm in a virtual machine now. Is this done? Ooh, did not see that output. Would you rather OpenBase SSH implementation, OpenSSH, or Drop Bear, that other thing that in the Alpine install SSH section. Drop Bear because it has the word bear in it. Oh man. Did it give me a summary? Nope. Maybe tell me IP address. Fuck. Damn, this thing be sucking memory. Maybe that's it. Oh. Try Dark Nexus 24B ball draining Podman experience. Oh man, I think it. Yikes, I don't know if I can. I don't think it is gonna let me log in. Uh-oh. Admin? I don't think it's gonna tell me. Maybe? It's not. It's not. I can get the IP address of this motherfucker. Ooh, 218? Is this right? 218? What the fuck is... Is it 3,000? I think it's 3,000. Nope. Or is it 8080? I thought it was 3,000. $218. Is that it? Is that just generic? No, that's real. 2283. That's what it is. God damn. Oh. Nope. Let me see. This is 3001. I did not see the output, and the problem is these auxcultators, sometimes they don't have what do you call it, default login credentials. It should just open. TS did a video on PPM format based lossless image format. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. You know, I like lossless. All right, guys, I will try all those things that you told me to do. I've given an hour and 30 minutes of my life, and it is sleep time, bed time, walk time, whatever you want to call it time. Make sure that you comment on the video so that YouTube knows I'm a real person and that I love all their policies. I have nothing mean to say about YouTube. They're a great company, and they're based. Remember to spin up your own server and do your own clustering because it is super based /buy. Appreciate you all stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to feed and walk your snail. Otherwise, you will have a bad 2027. Later.